Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Grim Dawn. This episode's gonna be a short little episode in which I run a specific bounty. Turned out the bounty description was rather vague, and I spent way too much time looking for the specific area where I had to resolve the bounty. So I hope by showing you the bounty and where to find the actual solution, that will save you some time and entertain you a little bit in the process. So here goes the edited, stitched together bits of all the relevant parts, with all the false leads out of the way. Enjoy! No Arcovian was spared from Urberuk's curse, such was his wrath. But that did not stop the Arcovians from trying to evade it. One such group gathered in a temple hidden away within a flooded cavern near Whitemire. There they prayed to their gods and waited for the curse to expire. Their high priest, Rolderathis, preached sermon after sermon condemning necromancy and praising the Arcovians. To this day he stands at his ruined altar and spews out the same flawed rhetoric. The Keeper of Tomes wishes to reclaim the temple from the undead in order to tap into its archives, what little remains undamaged by the flooding. For this to be accomplished, Rolderathis must be destroyed. His elimination will be amply rewarded with materials from our stores. Okay, so let's try the next cave. That's gonna be the flooded passage near Burbage. So I tried every cave inside where I had to be. Inside of Whitemire, no go, didn't find anything, so maybe the flooded passage will help us find the cultists we're looking for. I don't remember a high priest here, but then again, they do sometimes add uniques for certain encounters. So the fact that I haven't seen one before, it does not mean that there's not gonna be one right now. And this is a cave that has been flooded. And it's large enough that they could dedicate a little bit of it to the cultists. But in terms of quest description, this one seems rather vague so far. Definitely not going to win my favorite quest or favorite bounty of the game award, so to say. So far all the inhabitants are just pretty low level. They do drop good crafting stuff. That's kind of it. Okay. Curious mostly about the bits I haven't explored before. At least not in this playthrough. I'm generally rather straightforward with just going for the objectives I need. But the fact that it's obscured might also mean that there is more to it. Also there's detonation site in here that I don't remember ever popping before. So let's clear a little bit more and then we'll go in there and see what's behind the detonation site. Is it just a different way of clearing a passage, or will it reveal something we haven't found before? Curious mind wants to know. 3 dynamite, that's a lot. Ooh. Clear it. Hidden. Achievement unlocked, hidden in the flooded passage. Sunken reliquary. This seemed relevant. I think we have found it. There's a bunch of skeletons here. Okay, so quest description says near Whitemire. In this case, they mean near Whitemire. They just didn't want to be too obvious about it. Oh, ooh, this looked obstructed, but it's not. But yeah, not knowing that this is here does make it difficult to find it the first time around. On the other hand, that is one of the things that makes it interesting. You keep discovering new things. Time and time and time again. Frozen chill heart, that means you're not gonna be really impressed by cold damage, but if I throw enough at it, mixed with some ether and the other elements, you're gonna cave in. You will. And of course, because this is a high level area, we get some high level crafting materials. Well, this is a scalable area. It's not high level, it's just, it scales along with you. Which are the best areas. And if you can go in here to level 50, or nearly level 50, not actual level 50 yet, and still get level appropriate enemies and rewards, things are good. Things are very good. Lots of little chests over here. This, okay, that's just dead end. Now we need to make our way towards the inner rooms, where we are likely to find the boss. A teleporting, backstabbing noble. That was Shadow Strike, of course, that I'll be using. Let's see, Haunted Noble. There's a pulpit here, Ancient Lectern. Probably if I hit it, I'll trigger a boss fight of sorts. In which case, let's do clear first of the surrounding areas. Just so we are building up the tension towards that specific fight. Oh, wasn't quite.
That skill's not ready.
High Priest Rolderathis is right over there. There's a lot of status ailments that are currently affecting me, but we can work with that.
Can't do that yet.
Just kill everything around me, then there's just the priest. So far, so good. I do more damage than he does. Getting hit by spell effects recharges a little bit of my energy, which is also rather nice. And we're completely massacring him. And that was the goal for the quest, slay the High Priest. Blueprint for a raised bone sash. Cool. 10% chance on a critical attack to shatter, which causes a bunch of occult damage projectiles with piercing to appear. That's pretty cool. Desolation Relic. 25% chance when hit by melee attacks. Just a very destructive lightning counterattack. Pretty cool. Runic Bracers. 10% chance when hit to get a prismatic shield. Just increases all your resistances by 33%. That is pretty epic. I think this might be a relevant upgrade. 20-second recharge, 8-second duration. So that's just oh, it's there where you need it, or not. Touch of Rolderathis, 15% chance of on attack. So that's the cold attack he was using, wasn't it? With freezing, +1 to Doombolt, +3 to throws and Kai Shard. So this is an Arcanist, Occultist crossover. Pretty potent. Cool. So we have a lectern to plunder, if there's even anything in here. Ah yes, Writings of Rolderathis. Entry 1. The end of days is upon us. Glorious Arcovia, beacon of the west, is crumbling from within. But fear not, brothers and sisters, for we are the chosen of Ishtak. Here, upon the sacred ground of our forefathers, we shall be safe from the ruin brought about by the hubris of the oligarchs. Here we shall outlast the immortal plague and return to the service as the second dawn of man. It It is with a heavy heart that I seal the entrance to our temple. May Ishtak have mercy on the damned souls beyond these walls. They will find no solace here. So, he's a bit of a zealot. That's pretty clear. But we did find another area. And we did solve the riddle of where the heck this was. Because I really did... you can't actually look outside. Because I really did go all over the world to find this. Well, not over the world, but all over the area. Wait, Dr. 1 portal I shouldn't have. Just want to show the overhead map. Because I started out just porting into the White Mire, thinking like, no, how many flooded passages could there be? Well, it turns out there was one flooded passage, but that wasn't it, so I did a complete clear. I actually ran through this area as well. Then we have the foggy bank. These tunnels were not it either, so then it dawned upon me, hey, there's the flooded passage. It's not quite a flooded cavern that the quest was talking about, but it was near White Mire, and it turned out to be where we had to go. So that's good. So let's move back to where we have to be. How close am I to getting the... Yeah, see, I'm still not there yet. I'm not gonna get 2000 bounty experience for this. Probably just closer to 150. So no, there will be more bounties that I have to run, but I figured this is an event I haven't done before, so I just wanted to show it to you how it would be. Now that we have it, might as well return to the bounty table, hand it in, see what we get. 200 experience, and the undead hate us more. We got a bit of black tallow, just some chaos resistance, so that's pretty decent. And that concludes this bounty run. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.